Hello and welcome back to my Pathfinder Kingmaker Misfits party run. We were attacked by assassins, met a few interesting characters, and died a few times apparently because my guy is really squishy for being a barbarian. So we're about to meet Harem, or Harim.
Brutus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
He's a bit melodramatic, but that's okay. I've always kind of liked him as a character. I'm not going to give him a healing potion. We could do the diplomacy or intimidate. I'm going to try the diplomacy. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself, you barely got a scratch.
That's
Oh, we succeeded.
Oh, it seems you might be right.
It's funny. We gained 18 XP for that, though, so I can't complain.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Aram. It's a silent H. That's what it is. Alright, so we got our dwarf. Like I said, I'm probably not going to keep all of them. Well, you can't keep Tartuccio anyways. Because he's like one of the main antagonists. There's nothing around here. Some guards.
You,
Hello.
run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
What's going on here?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Okay.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fame, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
I agree. It seems kind of odd, right? I mean, would killing her actually give you like a title of their land or anything? Or is it just the political intrigue that it would cause? Yeah, do you need help putting out the fire?
No, we'll manage.
Okay.
I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Alright.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
But he just said we didn't need help. I'll go immediately.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
So the plane of hell is the ultimate expression of evil order. Wait. The ultimate expression of evil order in the great beyond. The weak subjugated to serve the strong, of the complete obedience and unquestioning faith. Huh. Interesting.
May Abadar keep you safe.
I thought you could help save the guards. Maybe that's coming up. How do we actually go through? Because I feel like I'm going to die immediately. Oh, here we go. And so the adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Anklebiter. And not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Exactly. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, I want to say we drenched ourselves in a bucket of water, because that's kind of like what you do, right? So let's do that. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After we covered our noses and mouths. Yep, you don't want smoke inhalation. It's dangerous. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time after entering the building and taking just a few steps forward. The wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Anklebiter led us stubbornly through the flames. Hell yeah, I did. While Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. Exactly. We'd made it to the hall leading to the banquet. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard something calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Did we? I don't remember talking to her. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial adventure. An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held the burned but barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Anklebiter... Now, this is all inside the fire still, right? I do have athletics. I have a +1. I mean, we can try the athletics. Let's try it. Hey, we succeeded. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now let us rush to Lady Eldori's aid." Right, you can get her as a companion. Maybe I'll grab her. It's gonna be all girls, isn't it? There's really not that many male characters. Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle has already been in full swing. Alrighty. So we saved some guards, which is nice.
No, backwards, backwards!
I don't know if that has any repercussions later in the game. Maybe those guards give us something later. For our heroic deeds. Okay, so we want our Mastodon to go first for sure. It sucks that he's in the back of the party. I can't take a hit or I die.
I am your shield.
So it's a little awkward. Let's see, what do we got? We could daze. Or we could do inspiring courage. For me though, I think we fight defensively so we don't die. And Tartuccio can go do, I guess, spell things. Jathael can come in as well. Probably hit this guy. You can come in too. We should actually have him. Ooh. We should have him take out the. Maybe that's an innate thing for. Maybe it's an innate thing for assassins to be able to do sneak attacks even if you're not sneaking. Oh, what did he do? Confuse me? Can I see him? No. Can I right click and see? No. I think I'm confused. Is my guess. Did Jahale die? Where is she? Oh. I think she got confused as well. If you noticed, Amiri is here as well. He just beats everyone's ass. Now, I mean, this lady fought off a frost giant and a fucking hydra. Like, she is a straight badass. I want to loot the frost giant corpse. And my guy's over hiding in a corner. It's funny.
What's in wait for me?
I'm a hell of a leader, am I? Hello, Jamandi.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Well, alrighty then.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Ah, yes. We'll do this one. I have no connection to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy? I wonder what happens if we attack. Do we get stopped? Or do we actually fight Tartuccio? Would that save us a lot of hassle later in the game? I feel like we would definitely get stopped because he's a bit of a... kind of a main character.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together.
Exactly.
And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
She didn't vanish into thin air, she ran off.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
See, Amiri's the best. We're definitely grabbing her in our party.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
I believe, what did I go? Chaotic neutral? I think so. So we'll go with the chaotic neutral one.
I see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the Stolen Lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return the money.
Of course, theft is not to be condoned. But when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, would it not be insane to worry about laws and rules? I see this not as a crime, but as a unique wisdom visiting us as we stood at the face of oblivion.
Exactly. Arm's got my back.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
I don't think Valerie's gonna join us.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Exactly. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
Exactly. Fuck Tartuccio.
May
Pardon my
Sheldon
language.
spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
So she's the incorruptible eternal maiden. Okay. So she's kind of like an Aphrodite in a way, as far as I can see. Interesting.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Okay, Jethala's definitely not going to join us. She's evil, though. Her and, I believe this determines the party that comes with you.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
I mean, fair enough.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I will join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Okay, so we got Aram.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
That's fine. I wanted Lindsay to begin with. Aram is kind of a neat little
As
guy.
for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man.
Good.
As for you,
Good,
Purple
good, good,
Toad,
good.
just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
That's right. Amiri is who we want.
All right, we have 2 teams.
I'm
To
actually okay
avoid
with this party.
unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
So we have a signed scroll of Ray's Den? Is that like did she autograph it?
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
It's understandable.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Okay, so we have 3 months. Is that 90 days? Am I doing math right? I guess it could be a little more than 90 days, huh? Depending on...
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Little they know it's a leap year, so it's less than 90 days.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
All right. in the Stolen Lands now. And we get a cool little map that's actually quite large. I mean, it goes on for some time. All the way over to the outskirts. Can I do? Okay, I can scroll with the middle mouse wheel. I mean, this is a big map. Whether we get to explore the whole map is a different story, but... Alright, so, we're gonna go this way. Random encounter, huh? Now, I don't know if this first encounter is actually random or scripted, but it's usually tigers. Yeah, it's usually these guys, so this is definitely a scripted encounter. Okay, well, if you attack you attack you, Mastodon, you attack the one on the left.
Ouch!
And we'll hopefully not die. We are very inaccurate, this group. Oh, you can skin them. I didn't know that. Huh. Can I... Cool. Do we have like a knife or something that we can use for skinning? I just didn't notice. I mean, I guess you could use any kind of weapon to skin. Presumably. We are going to, I'm going to do by price, I think. Sorry, we're going to do descending. This stuff is worth a bit. Yeah, we have a book. We also have a recipe book. Cooking Almanac. Some gems. I don't know if the gems are used in crafting or not, or if we can just sell them. We are very heavy. The Mastodon is quite hurt. There's a little snake slithering through the grass. Mary is a barbarian from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. Oh, she's perfect then. That's why I chose the Mastodon, clearly. She's blunt and a little crude. No, not my Miri. Couldn't be. Now, are we going to travel all the way this way? I thought Oleg's trading post was down here. All my characters are fatigued. I feel like we went the wrong way.
You have such a huge sword. How is it that you don't tire of swinging it, Mary?
You have such a busy tongue. How is it that you don't tire of wagging it? Hey, Harem?
Okay. I want to say we went the wrong way. Because I know you're supposed to go down here. Did we just miss, Did we miss where we were supposed to go? It doesn't say exactly where to go. But we will stop here and pick this up next time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun and enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.